She was like, "Oh yeah, I have this character that I would like it to be." I'm like, "That would be interesting." So that was
Mm-hmm.
my first time working with her on her own project because we had
Yeah.
worked together in Your Excellency that she
Oh
directed for
yes,
Ebony
yes,
Life
yes, yes,
films, and then on Far From Home. But
yes.
like I never worked with her like on her
Mm-hmm.
own
On her own
production.
project.
Yeah. So for me, working on that was amazing because I actually got to see her
A
in
process.
her
In an
elements, and
element.
it's like you know how she works now. She's
Yes.
like one man army moving through all the departments,
Mm-hmm.
and controlling what makeup is saying, controlling what costume is
Mm-hmm.
saying, and also co-directing with you, and she's also acting and all
Yeah.
that. We haven't seen like a film like an anticipation build up for a film
Mm-hmm.
like this
Mm-hmm.
in like a while in
Yeah.
Nollywood, and I'm
It's
excited to be a part of that. To be
yeah.
honest, I almost did not do this film.
For real?
Yes, but I'm excited that I did it eventually. Like you know how okay, so I'm in church, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and I just look at my phone, and a friend I know is in the UK is sending me pictures of me in church. That means somebody.
I'm being stalked.
Yeah, like I feel like it just feels weird because I know you're not in the country. I know you're not in this church right
Yeah.
now.
The world of Nollywood has been graced by many talented individuals who bring stories to life with so much passion and dedication. Mike Afolarin is one of such talents, known for his versatility in movies like Far From Home and Battle on Booker Street. Join me as we delve into the fascinating journey of this fast rising actor, filmmaker, and photographer. Micah Valari! Mona clap now.
Oh
Mona,
wait, I want that
Mona clap now. Mona, they be like this. See, that's how you be smiling, guys. This guy is one of the most conservative. I used to think I'm a quiet person, but uh, as I meet Mike, I know say Mike senior me. No, no worry. Now so you go just dey smile. You know the voice no loud.
Waiting
Mike,
make I
what's
do
up?
now.
What's
I'm
up
good, man.
now?
I'm chilling, man.
Thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you for
show.
having me, my
Yeah.
guy.
The Tobi Makinde show, we do it the nicest. Yeah, you get entertainment at its finest.
Thank
How's
you.
it going? What's up? What's up? What's up with you?
Um, we just did. We just
Okay.
did. I'm just chilling. Working on my my the few projects that I have coming up, and yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah. Um, so you grew up in Ibadan, right?
Well, yeah,
With
partly.
some parts of your life, and
Yeah.
then you moved to Lagos.
hmm
How would you say this influenced, your personality?
Um, for me, it feels like I had like the best of both worlds. Ibadan is very chilled,
Yeah.
very relaxed. But it was when I was growing up, it was very chilled
Mm-hmm.
because Ibadan people now say no, we are.
Exactly, because I was gonna say that most about people with me I know
Yeah, no, no, but so
you
I
know.
wasn't in that part of Ibadan.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with my grandparents when I was living in Ibadan, so it was,
Okay.
they were much older. Their life was, very chilled, very slow, walk, church, school type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was chilled, it was relaxed, and then I got like a Lagos breeze when I
Yeah.
when I moved out here, and then going to school here,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the it's kind of like a sharp contrast from what I was familiar with in Ibadan, and it really like helped me, see that there's multiple perspectives and there's like, different approaches to life.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You're a very chilled person. Like your chillness, if there's a word like that, it amazed because I think that I'm a chilled person. But
No, you're a
meeting
chill
you,
person,
Baba, you chill
You're a
past
chill,
me.
you're a chill person. No, for real. Like you're one of like my favorite people in the industry because like we don't get to see often, but like every time we see, it's great vibes.
Guys, when I don't hear on the Tobi Makinde show, Mike said I'm one of his favorite persons. So lockdown,
Yeah,
man, I just
yeah,
hear.
you're a chilled guy, and like yeah, when I see chilled people, yeah, I
Yeah.
recognize.
So I want to ask, who did you get it from? Is it your mom or your dad?
Hmm. I think it's a bit of both because yeah, my dad is like pretty chilled as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then my mom, she's very. My mom is fun actually, but she's
Mm-hmm.
very quiet, very observant. But like when she's with her people, she knows how to play. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll say it's a
So
mix of both.
talking about your parents, they are distinct roles. Your mom was a teacher,
Mhm.
and then your dad was a preacher.
Yeah.
I would say that you're one of, apart from being chilled, you're also like very disciplined, and I respect that about you.
Thank
Like,
you.
the- if they say Mike do some kind things for some kind place, me I no go believe, because I know you, I know your personality,
Right.
I know what you can do, I know what
Mm.
you can't. But even in the being chilled, you have your standards, you
Right.
have
Yeah.
your standards that you can't go below.
Mhm.
So how would you say, their roles affected you? Do you think that because of, the professions that, they had, your mom a teacher, your dad a
Mhm.
preacher, do you think that's why you have there's this discipline to you? When I think, Mike, I think discipline. I think, being chilled,
Right. No, I think I think it's really it. I mean, my mom being a teacher,
Yeah.
really helped with like you can't be some certain type of way, and your mom's a teacher. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's out there, correcting other people's kids. Then
Yeah.
her own can go wrong. So, yeah, that definitely helps, and like she's really cool. She's one of my like favorite people ever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I would say she kind of instilled like discipline, like a huge part of discipline in me. And I also grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents were also very strict. My granddad didn't go to school, but he made sure all his kids did.
Did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandma is very,
Strict.
strict and fisted woman. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there was discipline around all around when I was growing up. So yeah, I
Mm.
think that just
So do you think that their influence, they had like an influence on the creative side of you,
um
or was that just something you had?
I my grandmother is very dramatic, so
Okay,
so
so
maybe that
maybe.
maybe that's why I got a bit of
Mm-hmm.
the dramatics on screen from. But I would say what I would say though is um, they always encouraged me. They never tried to um, dissuade me from pursuing like this
Yes,
career path or anything. So they were very supportive. They were very encouraging, and yeah.
I think that's something that is hard to find. What I hear most people say is, "Oh, my parents didn't want me to act. My parents didn't want
Right.
me to do music." And I tell a lot of people that me, I cannot relate, because me, my own parents supported me. Like,
Yeah.
my daddy will literally drive me to like auditions and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I can relate to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My mom
the
was very supportive.
supportiveness. Yeah. So you started your acting on stage, right?
Yeah.
A stage production called Magic Time,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how has that journey been from that time till now? Walk us through
Almost this journey. It's such a long journey to be honest,
it. Mm-hmm.
and I would say big shout out to Tolu Lotana. That's the first person that
Mm-hmm.
ever allowed me anywhere near um, uh, a Nollywood set.
Mm-hmm.
He also was the director of Magic Time,
Mm-hmm.
the stage play where like I like did my first ever professional acting gig.
Acting.
Um,
What year was this?
this was I think 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, 2013, and so it was after Magic Time. He did a short film. I was behind the scenes for the short film, but I wasn't cast on the project. And then from there, we did several projects where I was behind the scenes. I was just watching and learning a lot from him. I was meeting a lot of people as well. And yeah, I really decided that I wanted to pursue like an on-screen career, and I started attending auditions, and then started getting opportunities here and there, and like here we
So
are today.
how did you get that acting gig? Was there an audition notice? How did
Which
you
one?
the magic
Magic.
time?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was an audition
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, there was an audition, and like he was looking for, um, like we had a script and we had like characters
Yeah.
that we were looking for, and I was, work at the time working with him, and we went. I remember um, there was several auditions. Like we auditioned a lot of people, and like we just kept going around looking for like someone to pick or to fill a particular role,
Mm-hmm.
and then I couldn't find. And then somebody on the team was like, "How about this guy?"
Mm. Mm.
And then you're like, "Oh yeah, that's true. He can audition as well." And then I
Mm-hmm.
auditioned, and it turns out, oh okay, it actually works.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so it
that's
wasn't
how I started.
something you were actually gunning at. It was, it was a case of opportunity meeting preparation,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I'd always known like right from when I was in um, church in
Mm-hmm.
Ibadan that oh yeah, acting is something that I find interesting and something that I could do. Um, and at the time, people were saying, "Oh yeah, you should consider it professionally." I was like, how? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think much of it. But when the opportunity came, I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
this is how these things happen." And then I
Okay.
did my best, and I performed. I performed on stage, and it was
Mm.
nerve wracking, but I did it.
So was there any memorable moment at that time, on that show, the stage
On the
play?
stage, way.
Yeah. Is there something that you remember that you can never forget? Being your first major acting gig.
I remember, I was on stage, um, that on that show, and my mic fell. I was like, I was so shocked. I was like, wait, okay, so do I
What do I
say,
do?
do I stop and fix it and continue, or
Mm-hmm.
do I just
Mm-hmm.
continue? But yeah, from rehearsals, we always agree that yeah, whatever happens on stage, the
Just
show
keep
must go on.
going.
So I was just like, oh, let me hold it so that nobody will say anything, and
Yeah.
I just kind of like struggled through that,
Yeah.
held it to myself, but like I was still acting, and then
Mm-hmm.
like carried on with the scene and with the show.
I can relate with that because I remember my first time on stage, and so before me acting on stage, I had
Mm.
already done like acting, of course, on TV. So
Right.
for stage, how you go for rehearsals, and then I was doing like lots and lots of rehearsals, and I was killing it. I knew my lines, everything. Bro, I didn't know how it feels to actually perform on the D-Day, bro.
Yeah.
I got on stage on that day. So, I mean, we were backstage, we were hearing noises, we were hearing people selling tickets. We knew that, there was an audience, but I didn't
Mm.
know how much,
What the crowd was
and
like.
back then it was arts theater, in University of Lagos. I can't remember the capacity, but
Mm.
I know there were lots of people. And then you know how you come on stage, you are there,
Mm.
and you are waiting for the lights to come on and meet you. You know all those preset scenes, and we're just there, and then the lights came on. Jesus, bro,
I saw.
all my lines flew. I kid you not. All my lines just fly. Don't worry. Like and and
Freezing.
and and I, of course, so the scene had lots of characters,
Yeah.
and there are lots of people that will talk before. I mean, on the script, there are like 2 pages before my own line. So the 2 pages of people talking
You
in
know
my
the
head, I'm
panic.
like, God, I beg,
You know the panic before they
please
reach
give
you.
me back these lines. Give me back these lines. But I knew the line before
Mm.
me. So when the person said, my cue, when the person said his
Mm.
line and it was up to me, Jesus, I was just there hanging, and in my head I'm like, oh mommy, I just talk anything where I like, bro. I
Just said
just talk
anything.
anything where I like,
That is
So I
crazy.
can remember, I can actually relate to what you just said
No, on
because
stage you just have to keep going, man. Like
yeah,
whatever it is that goes wrong,
yeah,
you just the
yeah,
show must go
that's
on.
it, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why the best actors come off like
The
stage.
stage and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are of course fantastic actors on screen and all of
Yeah,
that, but I feel
absolutely.
like you need to have that stage training as
Oh yeah.
well, for spontaneity. It makes you stronger as an actor.
Yeah, it makes
That
you.
that stage experience. So
Yeah.
so yeah, kudos to
Denzel
you.
Washington will say he's a stage actor that does film.
Mm,
That's how
yeah,
he sees
I
like
heard
that's
that.
how he sees himself.
Yes.
So every time
So
he's not doing film, he goes back to stage to like
hmm
work out. It's like gym for him.
so
That's
yeah.
admirable, man.
Okay. So what was the turning point for you? Um, what made you? So I know that you had a career in photography
Right.
way before acting, right?
I mean, yeah. So it was while I was working behind the scenes that I
Mm-hmm.
just started to pick up all of these skills.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to handle camera. I learned a little bit of editing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, a little bit of producing as well. So, mm,
Did you ever do presenting?
um, not seriously.
Okay.
Not seriously. There was one
Mm.
time I really wanted to be on radio though, but like, yeah, that was a phase.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I did. I hosted a couple of events with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I never really like
Took it
took it
seriously.
seriously like
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah,
So
I
would you say that you picked acting over photography, or it's just something on this? It's still there in you. It's just on the side there.
no. So I wouldn't say I'm picking one over the other.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like with different phases of my life, I get to unravel or whatever it is
Mm-hmm.
a new thing that I can do. I learn new skills every time, and like I just experiment and see what I can find or do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I don't know. I can decide to go and I don't know learn what boxing
Whatever.
or DJing or something. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I would just see what I can create or do with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't feel like because I feel like yeah, everything I do is like an ability to show creativity now.
Yeah.
You direct, you act,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you write. Do
Yes.
you? Yeah. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
everything you just find out to like express your
Yeah.
creative self in all of these things. So yeah, for me that's how photography and acting is for
Yeah.
me.
Talking about this, have you ever thought of exploring, music? Because I saw you on a new movie and you
Right.
acted a music artist.
Right.
By the way, you look like Ashake, bro. I mean, see me, I dey tell you, say, behind the scenes,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially with the
The
hairstyle
hairstyle,
at the
yeah.
time, yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, have you ever thought of exploring music?
Thank you very much for that question.
Yeah,
That's
because
it.
I know you're a music lover.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah.
guys, Mike is a music lover, so I
Yeah.
know that.
I love good music, man. I
Mm-hmm.
love great music. I I mean, I had to record music for
For
the
that,
film.
yeah.
Yeah, I recorded like a bunch of tracks,
Okay.
and I enjoyed the process. I'm not even going to lie, it was fun making music, just being in the studio and just like
Yeah.
and catching a vibe and like writing lyrics and
Mm-hmm.
rhyming and all that. I totally enjoyed the process, but I don't know if I
If you want to.
yeah, if I'm gonna take
Mm-hmm.
that seriously as like as an art form
Mm-hmm.
is music
Mm-hmm.
is I don't know, it's not child's play. So yeah,
Yeah, it's not bees, oh,
yeah,
Baba
you wanna
be.
be
No
ready,
be
ready,
bees.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's totally an interesting art form that I totally enjoyed exploring. You know what I can
Exploring.
do? I can
Yeah.
drop like occasional verses on people's songs.
Okay.
The way Idris Elba we just
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
does
yeah. And
acting, but it
just
still
yeah,
drops.
just go in and out.
Yeah, that type of thing. But
But
yeah, it'll
not
be
do it
fun.
full time.
I don't know if I want to do it full time. But
Okay, so I want us to take a look at some of your pictures. Yeah, that's all. Please let's show him.
that's it. I think
Yeah. So
fantastic look.
you have like amazing pictures on your page. You are
I try.
you're a fashionista. Sometimes when I'm thinking of ideas of what to wear, I just go on Mike's page and like, like say Mike, you guys they rock this,
God, I
okay?
beg.
Like so what influences your fashion style?
Um, to be honest, I just like to be comfortable, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that I wear, first of all, that's the most important thing for me. So you find that sometimes I wear a lot of loose fitting
Yeah.
clothes because I know to like make things stay tight my body. I wear sneakers because they're
Pretty
yeah
comfortable.
pretty comfortable most of the times. And yeah, that's about it to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like to look cool, so yeah, every now and again,
Yeah.
I just put like cool outfits together.
Tobi Makinde show, we do it the nicest. Yeah, you get entertainment at its finest. Okay, guys, you're welcome to the game segment of the show. So, Baba, we get one small game for you.
I will
I mean,
disappoint you.
no, you won't. You're very intelligent. You're smart, so don't worry. So, the game is called the opposite game. Yeah. The rules: you must give the opposite answer to every question. No
Okay.
laughing, no hesitations.
Ah,
Yeah.
maybe you go tell me what I go do. If I hesitate,
No laughing, no
I go
hesitation.
hesitate.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no. So let's start.
Wait, questions like what? First of
Any
all,
question, they could any random question. It's anything
oh, yeah.
that comes in. But just give me the opposite.
Okay.
Are you hungry?
Eh? Am I hungry? The opposite.
The opposite.
I'm hungry.
No.
What?
It's something entirely different. Something entirely different. The
I don't
opposite.
understand. Opposite
The
of
opposite.
hungry.
No.
Am I
Like
hungry?
something. Don't answer the question. Basically, answer with something else.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you get it?
Oh yeah, no.
Like ask me, am I hungry?
Are you hungry?
I'm going to the toilet.
Okay.
You get.
Voila to what? Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah, we go again.
Yeah.
Are you thirsty?
I'm dancing.
Why?
Nothing.
Do you like money?
I'm going crazy.
You hesitated. Baba, you don't lose. You
I
don't,
don't
lose.
lose.
You
I
don't lose.
swear the game they confused me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike
Thank
Afolarin.
you
Tobi Makinde show, we do it the nicest. Yeah, you get entertainment at its finest. Okay, so in Far From Home, you played Ishaya Bello.
Yeah.
How was that like?
It was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It was so much fun shooting Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly because I was working with my friends, like
Yeah,
a
of
lot,
course.
lot of young actors, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was produced by Young Bloods,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was just exciting knowing that like I was working on something great,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved the story, I loved the character. So yeah, it was great fun.
Can you share some of like your exciting moments on sets? You know, you guys were filmed for how long again?
We filmed for like 5 months.
5 months. That's a long time.
Yeah, we filmed from like
Yeah.
August. No,
Yeah.
sorry, October
Mm-hmm.
till February the
Wow.
next year. Yeah.
So how was, you share with us, some exciting moments of filming, or some memorable things, some things that you can't forget while you were on that set.
A lot happened, man. Like I remember like a lot of
I know
things.
it's been a while.
Yeah, because it's been a minute. But I
Yeah.
just remember most times the actors that are
Mm-hmm.
in the like the school
Yeah, yeah.
part of the show always coming together after maybe like a long shoot week and just having like
Mm-hmm.
a mini party, and
Yeah,
everybody
chill.
will just sit together and talk about how how we want the project to really come out good and want
Mm-hmm.
it to be big, and we would in fact sometimes pray together.
Mm-hmm.
Those moments were very, very dear to my heart because it
Yeah.
felt like all of us wanted the same thing and we
Mm-hmm.
were,
Mm-hmm.
really pushing for it, and
Yeah.
we got it in the end. That was
So was there any point that you thought that, I think this is it? Like, this is it.
almost.
Or you were just doing your thing.
I was just doing my thing, man. I was just doing my thing. I wasn't going to bother myself about,
Mm-hmm.
you know how it is now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can do the project and it won't come out.
Yeah. you,
So
you killed that character, to be honest, Ishaya Bello,
thank
and
you.
you made us connect to his struggles. How were you able to navigate that? Because I know sometimes as actors, if we haven't experienced something,
Mm.
or yeah, or certain parts of a character, we have to draw from other things, or to be able to bring that character to life. So
Yeah.
for you, how were you able? Because we could connect to Ishaya Bello,
Mm.
Dr. High, you know.
Yeah.
So how was it like?
For me, I think I was able to connect because literally that was me at the time. Like
Oh.
I was that guy that was trying to find a breakthrough,
Mm.
trying to get the world to see my art,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get visibility and make
Mm-hmm.
money and just you know be independent
Mm-hmm.
as a young man.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, that
Mm-hmm.
was me at the time. So
Mm-hmm.
on that note is where Ishaya and I connected, and we just became one. So all my frustrations in real life, I poured it into the character. I put it into the character, and
Yeah,
yeah.
I can
So
imagine.
that was really it for me.
Okay. So the film Battle on Booker Street, it was a
Hmm.
record-breaking film. You were
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. I was on
Yeah.
it.
I
I was on it.
co-directed
You are.
it. you know?
I was waiting for you. Like whether you
No,
do
I'm
one
not
part or
going
not
to
mention that
alienate
part.
myself.
No, keep going. But yeah,
So it was amazing. Yeah,
yeah, it
it
was
was
actually fun.
amazing working on that project. How
Hmm.
was it like for you? You know me. I be now, so I be now
Yeah,
we gonna they do film,
yeah,
But how was it like for you as an actor? You know, playing Akinzo. I
yeah,
remember. Yeah.
yeah. That came off of working with Funke Akindele
Okay.
on Far From Home.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh yeah, I have this character that I would like you to be." I'm like, "That would be interesting." So that was
Mm-hmm.
my first time working with her on her own project because we had
Yeah.
worked together in Your Excellency that she
Oh
directed for
yes,
Ebony
yes,
Life
yes, yes.
films, and then on Far From Home. But
Yes.
like I never worked with her like on her
Mm-hmm.
own
On her own
production.
project.
Yeah. So for me, working on that was amazing because I actually got to see her
A process.
in her
In an
element, and
element.
it's like you know how she works now. She's
Yes.
like one man army moving through all the departments
Mm-hmm.
and controlling what makeup is saying, controlling what costume is saying,
Mm-hmm.
and also co-directing with you, and she's also acting and all that.
Yeah.
So just watching that process was like very um eye-opening and interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
But furthermore, performing in the film,
Mm-hmm.
she like how she is
I
now.
know
She kept pushing until she got like the
what
performance that
you.
she wanted,
Yeah.
and like for me, it felt good because yeah. My goal is to be different and look different in every of my characters.
Mm-hmm.
So Akinzo was very different from what I just finished playing in Far
Yeah.
From Home. So
Yeah.
it was a fulfilling journey for me creatively, and yeah, you were a huge part of the process as well because
Yeah, I
it's
remember
almost,
you were always asking, is it good? If it's
yeah.
not good, Baba, I beg, tell me, I beg.
Make I
I
know what
beg.
they do. Yeah,
Baba,
but
don't whine me.
yeah, actually, so yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
always like to because most times I don't like to see playbacks and all that. I just like to trust the person
Yeah,
that watches it,
yeah.
and yeah, that's why I always ask, "Are you good with it?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you confirm to me, I can.
And it was an amazing experience working with you as well. It was
Yeah.
the first time, yeah, I
Ye-
believe, yeah.
Right, yeah, that was
It
the first
was,
time working
yeah, it was
together.
the first time, and
True.
it was truly amazing. You've
Yeah.
played you've played different characters across, different genres,
Mm.
So I want to talk about House of Gaa.
Right.
That was pretty phenomenal. I mean, your performance
Thank
on
you.
that film,
Thank you.
and I'm saying this with all sincerity of my heart because I look forward to playing one of those epic movies
Oh
someday.
wow,
Yeah,
that would
I,
really be
I,
good,
I
man.
look forward to it, and in my head, when I saw you play it, I'm like, this must have been really challenging. I can't imagine. Was that your first epic? I believe,
Yeah, that
or
was
you
my
had
first.
done
Yeah, that was
something,
my
yeah,
first
major.
major epic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my
So
first
so
major
how
epic.
was that like? The Yoruba, the language.
Yeah,
How was that like? Walk us through it.
it was an intense process for me,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time, to be honest, I really needed that sort of challenge because
Mm-hmm.
it was after Far From Home as
Yeah.
well. And I was looking for like something something interesting to jump at.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the entire process was great for me because it kept me on my toes. I had to, learn horse riding. I had to hit the gym and get my body right physically for
Mm-hmm.
the character. I had to do stunts rehearsals. Um, we had to work with dialect coach for the
Mm-hmm.
language and all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just a very cumulative process that all came together nicely, and the entire team is proud of.
Yeah.
The director also was very
Yeah.
hands-on because she had her vision clear right from the start. So
Mm-hmm.
it was
But personally, how did you prepare for it? Like, after reading the scripts, were there any special things that you did, in the corner of your house to, just prepare for the role? Because, of course, it was a new terrain for you,
yeah.
a new genre,
hmm
So, yeah.
well, I wasn't too bummed by the fact that I would have been speaking Yoruba
Mm-hmm.
because, like, I mean, I can speak some small Yoruba, not
Mm-hmm.
as Ibadan Yoruba because I grew up in Ibadan, but like,
Mm-hmm.
there's a particular type of Yoruba that was spoken
On,
back in the day in
yeah,
Oyo. It's very different from this Lagos Yoruba. In Lagos Yoruba,
yeah.
we mix with English once in a
English,
while. So I was making conscious effort to speak proper Yoruba
mm-hmm.
leading up to
Yeah.
just 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 accepting that more into my daily communication
Mm-hmm.
tools
Yeah.
so that it's easier
Mm-hmm.
when I
When
get on
you get on
set.
set,
Yeah.
yeah.
Aside from that, I was just mostly asking questions, more questions
Mm-hmm.
about the Gaa family, about
Mm-hmm.
the characters, and I just wanted to know more because the more you know as an actor, the more information like
Yeah.
you have to play the character with.
Congratulations on your nomination as well.
Thank you
Big
very much.
congratulations.
Thank you
I
very
wish
much.
you the best of luck. I feel like that movie is one that educates you on like some things that some of us as Yoruba guys don't know,
Mm.
history wise.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, it was, so I feel like the awards are well deserving, and
Thank you.
I wish you best of luck,
Thank
my
you very
bro.
much, man.
Okay, so there's another picture I want to show you. And this is it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you and Tobi Bakri.
Yep. Yep.
Red
Yep.
Circle. Okay, so tell us about Red Circle. You don't have to give spoilers, but tell us. I don't know. For some reason, the marketing has been crazy. It's been amazing.
What do
I
you
was
mean for
telling
some
you,
reason? It has to be crazy
I
now.
I was telling you, before we came on said that,
Yeah.
yo, bro, like it's in our face. Okay, more
Yeah.
na release them. Okay,
No,
make
wait
we
for it.
watch out.
Wait
Make
for
we
it.
watch out.
June 6th is
you
coming.
know.
Yeah, I'm excited about Red Circle, man. I'm excited about the project for so many reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the fact that it's produced by young people, you understand, and like they have fresh ideas. You can see what like the marketing team is doing.
Mm-hmm.
The film has its own unique identity. It's special. Do you understand? Like
Yeah.
people are waiting for it. Um, yeah, and that's another thing to be excited about because like we haven't seen like a film like an anticipation build up for a film
Mm-hmm.
like this in
Mm-hmm.
like a while in
Yeah.
Nollywood, and I'm
That's
excited to be a part of that. To be honest,
yeah.
I almost did not do this film.
For real?
Yes, but I'm excited that I mean I did it eventually,
Mm.
and yeah, it's coming. I'm looking forward to seeing it because I have not seen it actually,
Oh.
but people have seen it and they say it's
Mm-hmm.
good.
So, how do you handle, because I mean, in films like Red Circle,
Yeah.
House of Gaa, you have super talented actors,
Mm.
that you're being paired with.
hmm
So my question is, how do you balance, or how do you handle the pressure to give a standout performance? Are you always conscious of that fact, or you just want to do the best you can in delivering the character?
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
what's it for you?
Um, for me is, I mean, every time I working with like a legendary actor, for example, I'm
Mm-hmm.
always very eager to learn
Mm-hmm.
from them. And I also just basically submit myself to the entire process
Mm-hmm.
and like trust that I'm doing the best with the character.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I act like most times I actually, you know, that
I
I always
know,
ask,
I know, I
I always
know.
ask how like the person behind the monitor is feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not really under any pressure. What I do try to do every time is have fun.
Okay, so you've described yourself as a church boy before.
Eh?
Mm.
When? When?
But you be church boy, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean, yeah,
I used
man.
to be church boy.
I mean, I love the Lord.
Okay, so like I said, you're very chilled, you're very
Mm.
disciplined, and that's something I respect about you. Do you think that this um upbringing has had any effect or influence on your interaction on set? You know, like with fellow actors, or has influenced your work ethic as a brand?
I mean, yeah, to be honest, because in the end, who you are eventually seeps through in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would say a huge part of my upbringing is like responsible for like the mic that you see, the mic
Mm-hmm.
that shows up every time. So yeah, and that's pretty much what is responsible for how I interact with people in my daily dealings. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay. So what kinds of projects are you looking forward to? What kinds of projects do you wish to be on? What kind of characters do you have you not explored that you feel the urge to take on as an actor?
Um, I'm thinking biopics.
Okay.
Most of the times actors play like characters that don't already exist, but like there's a genre for like characters or people that
Oh
exist
yeah.
or that have existed in
Mm-hmm.
like industries like playing
And you have
fella
to
or something. Yeah.
walk.
So that's a different challenge,
Mm-hmm.
when you have to play someone that exists somewhere in history. But yeah, that would be cool. And yeah, maybe some cool international collaborations as well. Something
Yeah, I
I
was
feel
gonna
like
ask about collaborations, like who and who would you like to collaborate with
internationally or
internationally, locally and international. I mean, you've collaborated with lots of people locally, but I'm
yeah,
sure there are still people that you look forward to collaborating with,
yeah. I
you
mean,
know. So and internationally as well.
um, locally, let me see who. I've, I've actually worked with a lot of
That's
people.
what I'm saying. Like, Baba, you be Odogu, don't worry.
Yeah, you're
You be
joking.
Odogu.
Please. I'm just starting. I beg. But yeah, I have actually worked with a lot of people. But like, there's a lot of new young actors right now that I'm
Hmm.
looking to actually like working with.
With
I'm sure you know Paul Inadekwe.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I would really love to
He's an
work with him on
amazing
something.
actor.
Amazing
Yeah.
actor. There is also, I mean, I've worked with Shams Garba,
Hmm.
um, Adobe.
Okay.
People. I've
Okay.
never worked with her, but she's amazing.
Hmm.
Who else? I don't know. Yeah, but there's a lot of young actors. I mean, I probably have worked with a lot of them, but yeah.
Talking about young actors, a lot of people think you're Gen Z. Can you tell them that you're not Gen Z?
I'm Gen Z.
Can you tell them on my show that you're not Gen Z? Because they feel like, so, oh, Mike is Gen Z.
No, no, but like I'm young now.
Abi?
I'm young. I'm not young.
Okay, so how about internationally?
Internationally, let me see internationally. My God, that's like such a huge pool.
Yeah,
I,
there are
for
lots
some
of
reason,
people.
really want to work with Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know. That
Hmm.
name just keeps
Yeah.
ringing in my mind because I feel like he's such a strong performer.
Yes, he is.
Um, I would really love to work with Zendaya.
Hmm.
Um, who else? And funny enough, Tyler Perry.
Hmm. You're like the second person that has told me this thing this
Oh,
week.
for real?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, but
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I like what Tyler Perry is doing, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think
I think it's amazing.
it's amazing with like how he's building his own platform and like
Yeah.
putting people on is very commendable.
Okay.
Black excellence.
Okay, so what would you say is the weirdest thing that has happened to you in this line of duty, in this in
My
this
real line of
entertainment,
duty.
yeah, in this entertainment world of entertainment that you're in, what's the weirdest things? It could be a fun moment, it could be something that happened on set. I'm sure I have lots, you know.
You have lots. I'll be telling more, tell more, tell
Baba,
more. Maybe to inspire me.
me, I don't talk out before. I told somebody there was one time I was in a bus.
Mm.
I feel like that's the weirdest moment. I was in a bus and a fan, texted. It was my hustling period.
Right.
I was all sweaty. I was coming. I can't even remember where I was coming from. I was frustrated, literally, and in the side hot bus, and I didn't know a fan was sitting behind me. And then she texted on Instagram. I think she saw that. When you're sitting behind, you
Yeah.
see 80% they press on phone now.
Yeah.
So I think she saw that I was, on what's it called? Instagram,
Right.
and texted right away. And me, I just go my inbox. I just open them. Are you so? And then I said yes. I said, I'm behind you. Baba! I don't look back. I don't look back. Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, and actually you responded to the
I
text.
responded.
Oh my
Now I was
god.
still, I'm not. I wasn't where I am today, so I wasn't growing. So bro, I
I'm behind you.
responded.
You
I'm
you
behind
could
me.
just
Look back,
calm down.
Baba. I don't look back.
Correct. Oh
Till I
what?
come
Oh,
out,
Bale.
bro. So for me, I feel like that's the
That
weirdest.
is
There are other ones, but that one is
yeah.
very profound. I can never forget.
Mm.
And that person still knows me till now. I've been wondering.
That's so weird. I don't know. I've never had a weird moment like that, Sha, but
Mhm.
I've had people take like how I guess I'm in church, for example,
Mhm.
and I just look at my phone and a friend I know is in the UK is sending me pictures of me in church. That means somebody.
I'm being stalked.
Yeah, I feel like it just feels weird because I know you're not in the country. I know you're not in this church right
Yeah.
now. Obviously, someone from
Mhm.
somebody
Mhm.
saw me and
Yeah.
took pictures, like several
Mhm.
multiple places. So they
Yeah.
almost like the person was following me.
Mhm. That's crazy,
Felt weird. I was
man.
just like, I'm being
Were you
watched.
scared?
I'm being watched. Send help. I need,
Yeah.
I need protection.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's as well
That's cool.
as well as it gets.
Okay, on the final note, just share, with upcomers something inspiring, because I know the journey has not been easy. It's never easy for anybody,
Mm-hmm.
So, share something with the young upcomers who look up to us, who look to be being where we are
Right.
someday, Tell them something that you want them to
Hmm.
know on their way up.
Come on. I would just say that you should trust the process. That's one thing that has worked for me. Trust the
Mhm.
process, and also never forget to recognize your growth.
Mhm.
Like look back and actually pause and think about the fact that where you are right now
Mhm.
um, used to be like a prayer point or used to
Mhm.
be a dream at some point. That's where I am right now.
Mhm.
And like, instead of focusing on complaining about what you've not achieved or what
Mhm.
you've not been able to do just yet, just like be grateful for like the
Yeah.
little strides that you're making and know that as long as you keep doing the same thing, as long as you stay consistent and you keep evolving and try to better yourself, it's a matter of time your dreams will actually become reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Afolarin.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, my bro.
This was fun.
Yes, sir. Peace, guys.
The Tobi Makinde Show, we do it the nicest.